In this video, you'll learn 20 idioms with the verb catch. So grab a notebook and let's get started. Our first idiom here, to catch someone off guard, means to surprise or shock someone by doing something unexpected or sudden. For example, the sudden news of the company's bankruptcy caught investors off guard. And my next sentence says, the robber was caught off guard when the clerk pulled out a gun. This idiom, to catch someone on the wrong foot, means to surprise or catch someone off guard, especially in a way that puts them in a disadvantageous position or makes them look foolish. For example, the new employee was caught on the wrong foot when he didn't know the company's policies. And my next sentence says, the interviewer caught the job applicant on the wrong foot when she asked a question that he hadn't prepared for. To catch someone with one's pants down means to catch someone in a vulnerable or an embarrassing situation, especially one that involves being caught doing something wrong or inappropriate. For example, the police chief was caught with his pants down when a hidden camera videotaped him taking a bribe from a gangster. And this next sentence says, the athlete was caught with his pants down when the drug test results came back positive for performance-enhancing substances. Performance-enhancing substances include things like steroids or hormones that can give an athlete an advantage over his or her opponents. Our next idiom, to catch a break, means to experience good luck or success after a period of difficulties or bad luck. For example, I've had 8 job interviews this week and no one has hired me. I just can't catch a break. And my next sentence says, the team caught a break when the opposing team's best player got injured in the fourth quarter. To catch lightning in a bottle means to achieve something amazing or extraordinary that is difficult to repeat or replicate. My first sentence says, winning the lottery twice is like catching lightning in a bottle. And my next sentence says, the author caught lightning in a bottle with the popularity of her debut novel. This idiom, to catch hell for something, means to receive harsh criticism or punishment for something one has done wrong. My first sentence says, he caught hell from his boss for falling asleep during the meeting. And my second sentence says, she caught hell from her parents for failing her classes. Here's an idiom involved in finance, and this is to catch a falling knife. And this means to try to buy a stock or investment that is rapidly decreasing in value, hoping to catch the bottom and make a profit, but potentially suffering significant losses instead. My first sentence says, Sarah warned her friend not to catch a falling knife by investing in penny stocks, but he didn't listen and ended up losing a lot of money. Penny stocks are shares of public companies that trade at less than $5 a share and tend to have lower trading volume, and as a result, the price per share may swing wildly both up and down. And my next sentence says, John thought he could make a quick profit by catching a falling knife and buying shares of the failing company, but instead, he lost his entire investment. Here are 2 beach-related idioms. We have to catch some rays, which means to sunbathe, which is to lie out in the sun, and to catch some waves, which is to surf. My first sentence says, I'm planning to catch some rays at the beach this weekend. And my next sentence says, he loves to catch some waves on his surfboard every chance he gets. This idiom here, catch you on the flip side, is used to say goodbye with the expectation of seeing or hearing from the other person again soon. For example, thanks for the chat, catch you on the flip side. And it's been great seeing you, catch you on the flip side. Here we have the idiom to catch someone's fancy, and this means to interest or appeal to someone. My first sentence says, the new art exhibit caught her fancy and she spent hours admiring the paintings. My second sentence says, the job offer didn't catch his fancy, so he decided to decline it. This similar idiom, to catch someone's eye, means to attract someone's attention, and the difference between this and catch someone's fancy is to catch someone's eye is more for a brief period of time, while to catch someone's fancy may be for a longer period of time based on that person's interests that they already had. And my 2 sentences for this are, The new store display caught my eye as I walked by. My next sentence is, the green sports car caught my eye as it sped down the street. Our next couple of idioms are about sleeping. We have catch a little or catch some shut-eye, and this means to take a short nap or to sleep. For example, I'm feeling tired, so I think I'll catch a little shut-eye before finishing my housework. My next sentence says, I'm too exhausted today. I think I'll go straight home and catch some shut-eye instead of going out tonight. The idiom catch some Z's also means to get some sleep. And our first sentence says, after the long business trip, he couldn't wait to catch some Z's in his own bed. And after a long day of hiking, he was looking forward to catching some Z's in his tent. To be caught unawares is to be surprised or caught off guard by something unexpected. My first sentence says, the sudden rainstorm caught me unawares and I got drenched on my way home. To be drenched is to be completely wet. And my next sentence says, the company's decision to lay off employees caught everyone unawares. The phrasal verb lay off means to fire employees so they lose their jobs. The idiom to catch someone at a bad time means to approach someone when they are busy, upset, or preoccupied, making it an inconvenient moment to discuss or do something. My first sentence says, I wanted to talk to my friend about something important, but I caught her at a bad time because she had just received bad news. My second sentence says, he wanted to propose to his girlfriend, but he caught her at a bad time because she was stressed with work. These two idioms, to catch someone red-handed or to catch someone in the act, means to catch someone or see someone while they are doing something wrong or illegal. My first sentence says, the store owner caught the thief red-handed as he was trying to steal a watch. And my next sentence says, the manager caught the employee in the act of stealing from the cash register. This next idiom, to catch one's breath, means to pause for a moment after a lot of physical effort in order to breathe normally again. For example, she needed to catch her breath after running up the stairs. And my next sentence says, he had to stop and catch his breath during the marathon. This next idiom, to catch someone's drift, means to understand the meaning or intention behind what someone is saying or doing. My first sentence says, I didn't quite catch your drift. Could you explain that again? And my next sentence says, she finally caught his drift and realized he was flirting with her. Thank you for watching. I hope at least one of these idioms were new to you. Try to use one the next time you are speaking with someone in English or down below in the comments. See you in the future.